Why do these eerie stories always seem to come from Hong Kong's public estates? Is it just the history, or is there something more lurking in the shadows? I'm Kim, and this is Hung Channel.
Dear friends, today we are going to explore a mysterious place in Hong Kong, a location rich in layers of history and cultural stories, Wang Tau Hom. This place is not just a district in Kowloon's Wong Tai Sin, but its dark history, rumors, and eerie tales have made it a site filled with mystery and fear. Today, I will take you into the history of Wang Tau Hom and uncover its connections with vengeful souls, ghostly apparitions, and ritualistic ceremonies. Chapter 1. The origin of Wang Tau Hom's name. The story begins with the origin of Wang Tau Hom's name. The name itself sounds inauspicious, and in fact, it is deeply tied to Hong Kong's bloody history during the Japanese occupation. During the Japanese invasion, this land was once the site of a Japanese military concentration camp, where many resistance members were beheaded and their heads placed on the retaining wall as a means of intimidation. This gruesome scene led the local people to name the area Wang Tau Hom, meaning crossed head wall. There is another theory that the term song Wang Tau Kan, meaning beheading, was later changed to Wang Tau Hom as the language evolved, and the name has been passed down ever since. Following the war, Wang Tau Hom gradually developed into a public housing estate in the 1950s, originally known as the Dry Fish Stone Cemetery. It was later renamed New Kowloon No. 4 Cemetery. In 1949, the British government decided to relocate the graves, and this land was then planned for a resettlement estate, providing homes for the many victims of disasters. Wang Tau Hom's development was not only a response to housing issues, but also a significant part of Hong Kong's post-war reconstruction, eventually transforming into the residential area we see today. Chapter 2. The manifestation of vengeful souls. As Wang Tau Hom developed, the bloody history from its past seemed to linger, transforming the area into a gathering place for vengeful souls. According to Hong Kong's folk beliefs, vengeful souls, especially those who died violently or unjustly, are unable to rest in peace. These souls tend to haunt the places related to their deaths, waiting until their wrongs are avenged or their desires fulfilled. Legends say that these souls, if left unavenged, will continue to wander, often disturbing the lives of the local residents. The vengeful souls of Wang Tau Hom are said to be manifestations of these restless spirits, and their stories have contributed to the area's reputation as a place full of supernatural events and rumors. Residents have reported hearing eerie sounds at night, such as wailing cries and footsteps. Some claim to have witnessed apparitions, and many feel a chilling presence when passing certain hallways or buildings, as if the air has turned unnaturally cold. These manifestations have built the mysterious reputation of Wang Tau Hom. Chapter 3. The Fuk Tak Temple. To appease these vengeful souls, the residents of Wang Tau Hom built the Fuk Tak Temple in the 1980s, funded by local residents. They also began holding regular ceremonies, especially during the 7th month of the lunar calendar, known as the Ghost Month Yulan Sheng Wei. During this period, it is believed that the gates of the underworld open and the souls of the deceased return to the human world to reunite with the living. The Fuktak Temple became the central place for the worship and appeasement of these souls, with large-scale ceremonies taking place annually. The Ghost Month ceremony originates from Chiaozhou, where locals prepare seats in the temple for the vengeful spirits, offering them rituals and even performing operas to entertain them. This not only preserves traditional beliefs, but also provides an outlet for the living to express respect and offer solace to the spirits of the unjustly deceased. These ceremonies are conducted in the hopes that the spirits will find peace and that the fear and unease lingering in the community will dissipate. The construction of a Fuktak temple was based on Hong Kong's traditional beliefs, particularly the reverence for the earth god, Fu De Po Gong. In a place like Wang Tau Hom, burdened with historical weight, the temple serves as both a sanctuary for restless souls and a place for residents to mourn the misfortunes and injustices of the past. Chapter 4: Local Rumors and Paranormal Events. In Wang Tau Hom, there are numerous chilling ghost stories circulating. According to local residents, many of these rumors are connected to the vengeful souls. Some have reported seeing the infamous Chinese hell gods, Oxhead and Horseface, who are believed to appear at specific times to warn the living that their time on earth is running out. Others claim to have heard the sound of Japanese soldiers marching during the late afternoon, as if the bloody history of the area has come back to haunt them. Apart from these stories, there is also a tale of a woman who committed suicide in a nearby park. Her ghost is said to return to place offerings for herself. This legend has made the local residents hesitant to pass by the park at night. Some children have even reported hearing piano music coming from a vacant unit, adding to the eerie atmosphere. These tales and the paranormal events associated with them have made Wang Tau Hom one of the most notorious areas in Hong Kong for ghostly rumors. Chapter 5: 3 Famous Stories. The most discussed ghost stories related to Wang Tau Hom are perhaps the following 3. The ghost child who can't go home. A pale, expressionless child is said to roam the Wang Tau Hom area, crying and asking passers-by how to get home. This unsettling figure appears at night, sending chills down the spine of anyone who encounters him. The possessed man who craved pig's head meat. In the 1970s, a local resident was reported to have become possessed during a ritual. The man became increasingly violent and developed an uncontrollable desire to eat raw pig's head meat. This story was covered by a small news article describing the terrifying scene during the exorcism ceremony. The long-haired female ghost, a woman who was unjustly murdered during the Japanese occupation, is said to have turned into a vengeful spirit, haunting the area around Wang Tau Hom. Residents have reported seeing her ghostly figure at night, drifting with an inexplicable chill, seeking justice for her unjust death. Chapter 6: The Hong Kong's Public Housing Estates and Ghostly Rumors. Public housing estates in Hong Kong often carry an eerie atmosphere, especially those constructed in the early years. Many of these areas were former cemeteries, military zones, or locations with heavy historical baggage. The memories of the past seem to remain, lingering in the land. The structures of public housing estates may also contribute to this unsettling vibe. The dense buildings and long dark corridors can make people feel isolated and uneasy, which might explain why ghostly events are more likely to occur in these places. The story of Wang Tau Hom, intertwined with its history, culture, and tales of vengeful souls paints a complex and chilling picture. This land is not only a testament to Hong Kong's post-war reconstruction, but also the birthplace of countless stories and legends. The vengeful souls of Wang Tau Hom, the Ghost Month ceremonies in Hong Kong, and the restless spirits that cannot find peace have all become distinctive symbols of this area. Whether in terms of its historical significance or cultural depth, Wang Tau Hom has always carried the shadows of the past, becoming an important part of Hong Kong's urban legends. I'm Kim. Please subscribe, like, and share. And stay with me. You will never face the dark unknown.